Hello and welcome everyone to another video, and today's video we have a legendary run indeed, from PokemanGo. PokemanGo is one of the best players in the world, a very talented battler and a PokemanGo streamer as well. You can check his live stream in the description below. I'll be leaving his stream where you can go and check. And the most insane thing about PokemanGo is that he runs budget Pokemon, so whatever he has you should have, okay? There is no way you have less options than PokemanGo. So Mango was like, he likes Pelipper in Ultra League. I don't know what Pelipper can do better than Pidgeot or these Pokemons. The only thing I know is that he has Pelipper, okay? And he was trying for a Pokemon that can beat Poliwrath. So he's like, okay, let's use Pelipper. And, you know, since he's using Steelix, so we kind of need like an anti-A/, something that can beat fighters and fire. And he was like, okay, let's just run Skeleton. So this is technically soft ABB team, where like you don't want to see a fighter in the lead, you don't mind seeing a fighter in the back. This was a legendary run like 3 weeks ago. He hit legend, but I kind of saved the battles until we have Ultra League back, because I feel like the core Steelix with the Scourge deserve lots of respect, and Pelipper deserve a spotlight. So this time we have it on a Saturday video, which is supposed to be the video that gets the most amount of respect on this channel. So let's go and watch these battles. I think this is a legend run plus Pikachu Libre, so you guys will be able to see if he get a Pikachu Libre or not. Now he's debating, like, do we see Poliwrath in the lead or in the back? So he decided to run it in the lead, and first lead is Tentacruel. This is where like a lead where like both Pokemons do super effective damage. And the issue about this lead is that at least Steelix double resist or triple resist poison jab. In main series game, you would say that it's immune to poison. But the good thing is that I'm like, why the poison jab isn't doing that much damage? I'm like, okay, it's immune to damage. But the thing about that Scald is just a very busted charge move, and PokemanGo with the perfect farm to get a charge move on the Poliwrath no shielding, thinking that it's a breaking swipe, but it was a psychic fang, and instead swapping to the alligator. And now I think we just shield and we play this game as safely as possible. And he is calling that the opponent will shield here, going for the bait. Opponent calling the bait, so now we have to go straight Dazzling Gleam. Sorry, Disarming Voice. Dazzling Gleam. What is... There's no... Oh my, that was a bad timing by the opponent. But PokemanGo will take that, and he's going to double shield as he wants to get them as low as possible. And to be honest, this is actually the perfect play, because look at this. He's going to get to the Disarming Voice. They are at 5 now, which means they have to throw, or like PokemanGo will not let them, won't let them farm him down. So he decided to insta swap, commit to the big move, as it's going to be a CMP. But Pelipper wins a CMP because it's the flying toilet, you know. You just CMP everything and you win CMP, regardless of the low CP. We have part 2, Steelix into Tentacruel. As we saw, Steelix dominates this matchup. Yes, they have super effective Scald, that's annoying, but we have super effective Scald, a Psychic Fang, and super effective EQ. PokemanGo's like, you know what, they don't shield, let me just nuke them. They shield, but now this is an awkward situation. But remember, we do live another one, so is it worth the shield? PokemanGo's like, no, not enough. Okay, they get the Scald debuff, which is annoying. I think the moment he saw the Scald debuff, he knew that he's going to need a shield. So he's going to overfarm and then swapping out. Since we got the defensive drop, I think. Okay, let's not think now. Let's just follow up with PokemanGo. This is something I hate about Scourge, is that sometimes you try to throw on good timing, but then you end up over farming. But remember that Incinerate is a 20, which means it will be perfect 100. PokemanGo farming to over 100, and then farming to 100, then throwing the super effective Shadow Ball, which was able to knock out the Giratina. And now they brought the Tentacruel, but remember, Oh my, Guzzlord is swapping in. We were able to get to a disarming, boys, and this should do lots of damage. Look how much that did. Insane amount of damage. And now Pelipper will just do Pelipper things and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wither Ball. I don't think we can farm down, and Mango realized that, and he's like, okay, let's just kill them. And he overfarmed as much as possible, and now all we need to do is just to get to the the Hurricane, because they are forced to swap. But remember, we're close to EQ, and we should get to the EQ before them. So that's why he committed to his win con. So insanely played by PokemanGo. Registeel into Steelix. Back when breaking swipe was a thing, Steelix could win this matchup. Now it's like, I think he's just gonna no shield or shield and then land an EQ. Then from there, if he lands the EQ, he might go to Scalded. Let's see how PokemanGo play it. I trust that he has a play here. Since we landed the EQ, there is a debate about shielding here or no shielding. Is like, no. I am cooking. Let me cook. Okay, we're about to see what the PokemanGo is going to do. Opponent is over farming. Honestly, this kind of be respected because, you know, like, this Zap's gonna do lots of damage. And they have a Talonflame. PokemanGo punished that with Pelipper. He's like, no, I don't. If you want me to respect your brave bird, you have to show it first. Until then, I am not shielding. And he called an insane bait. To be honest, let's be honest. That was an insane bait. What if they nuke there, right? But since they are switch locked, they won't do it. But some people would do it, let's be honest. Now they are going to flame charge, and now we can't farm all the way down, so we had to throw there. And this should knock them out. And we see the Cresselia opponents ready to catch, and we see, look at this, guys. Look at the discipline. Like, okay, look at the discipline. Usually when people see a Pokemon swap and they tap the charge move, PokemanGo is aware. This is he hit legend back when hitting legend was page 1 leaderboard. Okay, so look at the discipline here. He knows that they will go for the catch, so he didn't even bother tapping on top of the charge move, you know, like swap and tap the move. No. Mango's like, no, let me cook. I will show you something that they aren't aware of. They tried to catch, but he's like, no, you can't catch my move if I don't throw. Just as simple as that. Is he going to shield? He's like, no, let me call a bait. What a call, dude. Mango here is outplaying everyone. Well played. Look at that. It's like, no, I live that. And now just go straight with the ball, and that should be a good game. Well played. Moving to the next one, we have Steelix into Green, and this is a stupid matchup between two stupid Pokemons, okay? The less the IQ here wins, okay? Whoever has less IQ wins. I think the play, you just insta Psychic Fang, because you don't want to think in this matchup, you just want to Psychic Fang and throw. But Mango's like, no, I refuse to be a low IQ player. I'm going to go straight to Crunch and play it like an actual PokemanGo trainer with the skills, okay? They decide to shield. Okay, Mango, how about let the skills benefit you now? You see, that's why you play this matchup as stupid as you can. Sorry, like, with no offense. Oh my, dude, Greedent actually makes me mold. Like Greedent is just obnoxious to play against. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 move, 1, 2, 3, 4 move. We were able to land the move. Honestly, this is actually a good situation for Mango. He was able to grab a shield. They are low on health. Like, what can they do now? That was 5, right? So this is a D-Claw. Yeah, that was a Dragon Claw. Mango is counting. I'm assuming he's going to build up and then throw one move of those. Which one, we don't know. They decided to shield. I think they shielded because he built to Blizzard. He went back to Steelix, and that was actually a great call because they were forced to throw. And now, all in, trust the alligator. Okay. Can the alligator carry from here? Mango's like, no, I don't respect your ancient power. Look at the Mango calling the baits here. Insane calls. Look at that. So now I think we have to insta-throw. Never mind. They tried to catch. Like, dude. The thing I admire about PokemanGo, like he knows they will go for the catch. So he doesn't even click anywhere close to the charge move. Look at that. Like, his finger didn't even move. Like, okay, I need to kill him now. No. I look at that. They have a Shadow A9 in the back. So Shadow A9 did 2 charms, and now it's about to say goodbye. Yeah, you're not even getting to a move, and now he's like, okay, he's still throwing on good timing. Okay, this guy is just very disciplined on playing his game. Extremely well played as always. Moving to the next one, we have Steelix into Poliwrath. Horrible lead. And we go to Skeleton. This is not as ideal, but at least we resist the fast move, which means we are able to get to a charge move first. So we were able to grab a shield. So that was a nice call. And he is going to call a move. No, my Mango saying it again. I don't shield baits. I don't know about you. Look at that, dude. Again, look at that. He's expecting the catch. He's expecting the catch. He's looking at the top right corner. His finger was moving down, and his guts was saying, no, they will try to catch. And he move it up. Look at that, guys. Like, if I want to be something when I grow up, I want to play the game like the way PokemanGo plays the game, okay? Full discipline, okay? No scuffed throat, scuffed charge move, start tapping. He's going to call a bait here. Dude. This guy just doesn't shield baits. Like, I don't know what to say at this point. This guy doesn't shield baits. They build up to the EQ, but do they have it though? They do have it. Okay, as we agreed earlier, this guy doesn't shield baits. He is trying to do Wonder Throw. I think this is a Scald, but he's like, I don't care. They have their own Steelix in the back, so this is kind of scuffed, to be honest, because they will Psychic Fang us. But we do have Wither Balls, so we're gonna... Oh, that was Breaking Swipe. Maybe this is his Wing Con. If they have Psychic Fang, I think we just lose. But since they have Breaking Swipe and they didn't get the debuff, we can just throw 3 now. And from there, we can just farm down. Right? Am I correct? Yo, poor opponent was... Oh my... He lived with 1 HP, that's annoying, but does he respect it? He's like, no, I don't respect it. He's trying to get some... Oh. Bro, he literally went for the Icy Wind catch, okay? Even though he is winning the game, but he's like, no, I don't win because I am winning. I play full scale, okay? You know, make good, like someone once said, make good plays a habit so you don't have to think about it later, okay? So this is what's happening. Like, look, he's going for the catch, catching an Icy Wind, even though he could just swap and finish the game, but he's like, no. Play as perfect as you can, even if whether you're winning or losing. And yeah, that was a good game. Well played, sir. But the question is, can we see him shielding a bait for once, for the sake of the video? Okay, that was a 5-0. I mean, that was the most deserved 5-0 I've seen in my life, to be honest. But the thing is, does this do it? Can he hit Legend? I think you get 75, so technically he's about to be 3006, if that's an ideal set. But it might not be ideal set, right? We have a lag here. People trying to predict the... Okay, so he hit it at 3003 MMR, and that is Legend set. Now moving into the PELIPER set. Opponent running Tapu Kayoko. So Tapu Kayoko is actually good and horrible, okay? What's the good thing that Kayoko can do? It destroys the Dragonite. What's the horrible thing? It loses everything else. Opponent swap to the Oranguru. I don't know what Oranguru does here, but it's a horrible matchup. Like, I can't think of a way where, like, this is a good matchup, right? Mango's like, you know what? I don't need to swap out. I can just destroy them. Opponent here throwing Tail Blaze left and right. So what does Oranguru do? It destroys the fighters, okay? Yes, you take neutral damage, but you do Confusion and you have Tail Blaze to boost your damage. Opponent brought in a fighter and we're about to Psychic Fang the hell out of them, okay? Mango's like, no, I'm not gonna stay in. I'm just going to swap out. And they swapped out to Tapu Kayoko, but now this is kind of a neutral matchup. But the thing is, they do outpace and they throw double T-Bolt. We kind of stuck, but you know who's also stuck in the switch? They are stuck as well. So going straight Psychic Fang, and I think we can farm. Dude, why Dragon Tail is doing so much damage? This is supposed to be double resisted Dragon Tail from non-stab Pokemon. And they brought the Annihilate, and now all we need to do is just land the Psychic Fang or drop their defense, throw back to back. Actually, this is the perfect call. You don't go for timing there, you just insta throw. And now the wing attack is 4 times super effective because it's super effective and they are double debuffed. We don't shield here because we don't need to. Just because you have a shield doesn't mean you have to use it. Keep that in mind, chat. Just like PokemanGo here. Steelix into Sand Slash. This is a horrible lead. I think this is a neutral lead, but it's kind of a neutral horrible, right? Opponent swaps in a Lantern. I think this game is dead, as like the entire team lose to Lantern. Can we win this? And now they shield the Shadow Ball. I don't think there is a way to win this game. Like, what can he do? Call a Thunderbolt bait? That will never happen. Shadow Ball here will do some decent amount of damage, to be honest, but again, okay, what's after, you know? That's the question. Like, Dragon Tail them down and take 2 surfs to the face? Maybe Mango realized that this team is just too weak to Lantern. If they get to a third move, that's a GG. If they don't, it's still a GG. But I think he's gonna stay in and throw the EQ. That's his last win con. And now there is no more win cons because they can just blindly shield this. Now it's like, no, I can just bait, remember? And he's going to bait. They shield his bait. Now we are 3 away from tapping the charge move. And now all we need to do is see the fast move and then throw. They catch on Tentacruel. So it's still super effective, but honestly, he can get to a move then swap. So we're gonna see forward and catch, and he did do forward and catch. This could be an acid spray, but also they did 4. So sorry, they did 7, which means it's a scald, and he's going to CMP them. I don't know if this KOs or not, but I think the game is kind of GG now because we need to get to 2 Wither Balls, and by that time they will be already at 2 moves. But the thing is, does 2 of our moves KO? I don't think so. This is a CMP, but there is still a hope, a chance for PokemanGo. This is CMP, and now if they don't have an Ice Punch, I think he wins. Oh, his move didn't show up, but they already have the move. So he made it as close as possible, to be honest. If I see that lead and then I swap and they bring that Pokemon, I would just stop left. I wouldn't even bother to play it. Okay, moving to the next game, and we have a Talonflame. Remember that this team doesn't have the perfect answer to Talonflame, so I think his play is eventually catching a second move on his thing. So he's gonna do 1, then throw a Psychic Fang. Psychic Fang doesn't do that much damage, but maybe they shield, who knows? They did shield, so now we don't need to save this Pokemon as we don't need to anymore. They swap in Crest, we punish that with a Scaldurge, and Scaldurge here is like the very favorable here as long as they don't have Future Sight. They do have Future Sight, which is annoying because this means that we cannot overfarm, but maybe Mango's cooking something. Maybe he's gonna shield and then overfarm. So we're shielding here. It's a Moon Blast. Well, technically, if they landed, they can Psycho Cut down, so I do see like a reason to shield there. And now all we need to do is just farm them all the way down, and now they should bring in the Talonflame, and Mango's going for the extra fast move. This is actually the ideal play because his win con is that they are weak to Shadow Ball in the back, or like Disarming Voice. One of those two. And guess what? They are weak to Scaldurge in the back, and Scaldurge is about to feast on the entire team as Scaldurge here 1v3. And look at that, another amazing play played by the PokemanGo. I mean, if that's not enough for you to follow his live stream at twitch.tv/PokemanGo, or the link that I will be leaving in the description, I don't know what could be a reason. Steelix into Tentacruel. As we said, this is a close matchup. Mango doesn't like to bait, as he doesn't think that using Breaking Swipe requires the skills. Skill is going living on the edge. Okay, throw the EQ, and if they shield it, you lose. You know. So what's the play here? We're just gonna no shield here, and I think he go for the Psychic Fang, but he's counting, so he's gonna throw right before they get to the move, as you guys can see. Okay, just because you get to the move doesn't mean you throw it, right? And they bring in Polyrat, and this is why you overfarm. Now we have this, and now we have a perfect alignment. The PELIPER will be aligned against the Poly, and they swap in Crest. Okay, go back to Crest. Okay, opponent doesn't have Crest, maybe. Maybe this is the only person without Crest. I think we saw lots of Garchomp. What's that? Oh, it's Zygarde. Oh my, this is a horrible lead. This is a horrible situation to be in. I thought that's a Garchomp. And that thing actually is like one of the biggest nightmares for Scaldurge, because the Incinerate does no damage since that thing is extremely bulky. I have one built. I built it for Master League, so I don't know how it does in the Ultra League. I think in Master League it's just way better, but in Ultra League it's still decent. Okay, so what's the play here? I think no shield, and now we need to just kill it. So if we just kill it, I think we have a play. Okay, it does kill. Yo, PokemanGo's cooking, but we still need to get to a nuke. Okay, we're shielding. Okay, Mango has a play. Yo, let's go. I think he's winning. Yo, let's go. Well played, PokemanGo. And I think that was the last battle. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We're about to see if he's going to get a shiny Pika Libre or not. Okay, this is a 4-1 set or a 3-2 set. I don't know, and it's non-shiny Pika Libre. And I think he still doesn't have a shiny Libre. I have 2. Maybe I'm just lucky. He doesn't have enough luck. He's gonna name it S19, referring to SJ. SJ is 19 years old, right? He's in chat. SJP12. Oh, it's a 12. Why? He's a 12 maybe. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the link to the PokemanGo stream and go and give him a follow. He's a very nice person and a very talented battler. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.